On today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Durham and York Region housing stats, trends, and anything that's happening that I think is important that you should know. My name is Alice Prince and I'm a broker with Royal LePage Signature. I work with many clients throughout the Durham and York region markets, specializing working with first-time home buyers and first-time home sellers. The market right now is very busy, where demand is outpacing the supply in a lot of our regions throughout the GTA. Inventory of homes available for sale is now less than 30 days. So what does that mean? If no new further listings were to come onto the market, we would be sold out of homes in just about 3 weeks. The continued demand has really started to drive prices up, with the average price of a home in the GTA now crossing over the $1 million mark, which is up 15% over February of 2020. Durham region has been a hot topic lately. Given the accelerated prices, the market is moving very fast in Durham, sitting at just over 2 weeks of inventory. Although we've seen an increase of 112% in new listings hit the market from January to February of this year, it's still not enough to satisfy all the hungry buyers looking to scoop up a home. 651 sales happened in January and 1,384 sales happened in February, resulting in the average price for a home in Durham region up 36%, sitting at just over $895,000. Now, switching gears to what's happening in York region. York region has made a very strong comeback from the correction we've seen in 2017-2018 with less than 30 days of inventory. We are experiencing a very strong seller's market with sales up 57% over last year and listings down 8% from the same time, resulting in pushing up prices 22% year over year, sitting at just under $1.2 million. So right now I'm having a lot of conversations about what's taking place in the market and hearing a lot of people get frustrated and stressed out, and they want to put their home search on hold because they're hearing that homes are selling for $100,000 to $150,000 over ask. And I know that hearing these numbers can be shocking, but I just want to spend a quick moment and really unpack what the heck is actually happening here. Yes, interest rates are super low right now, giving the average buyer $100,000 more in purchasing power. Inventory levels are down, giving buyers less to choose from. The market conditions are very tight, which are driving up the prices. However, in a seller's market, which we're experiencing across the board, there are certain pricing strategies people will use to maximize on what the data is actually telling them. So if you want to understand what's going to happen to prices, supply is a leading indicator to understand where prices are going to be at. Seller's market, buyer's market, balanced market are terms that we typically use to describe the marketplace. And understanding each one will help you better appreciate what is actually happening in the market and how you might approach the market if you're looking to buy or sell. Each market is determined based on the ratio of potential buyers to properties for sale and really may differ from region to region, city to city, or even neighborhood to neighborhood. A metric we use often in real estate when analyzing data and trends is something called months of inventory, often referred to as MOI. So MOI, months of inventory, essentially measures the rate of absorption and tells us who has the upper hand. We get this metric by taking all the active listings and dividing it by the number of sales in the same time period. So when a seller puts their home onto the market and they have next to no competition, then they are more likely than not going to use the strategy called an offer date to maximize on the demand. Now here is where it gets a little tricky. The list price, the pricing that's being advertised, usually isn't the price that the seller wants when using the offer date strategy. Which brings me to my next point. List price is a strategy right now. With a lot of these home types, there's a significant difference between list price and market value. The offer date strategy is used to create excitement, to create multiple offers and these over ask prices, because with the offer date strategy, homes are being listed under market value. So yes, in essence, homes are selling over list in some instances, and in some instances, people may be paying more than market value, and that's okay. But if you're working with an honest and experienced realtor, they will be able to show you the true value of that neighborhood and illustrate that the house being sold, or listed, I should say, for $600,000 will likely sell closer to $700,000 because the neighbor that sold 2 weeks ago sold for $700,000, meaning the market value in that neighborhood is $700,000, not $600,000, and that is the number that you want to be paying attention to. So if you're a seller in this market, it's likely that you'll also be a buyer in this market, because the only real winner with these market conditions are those that are looking to sell and then exit the market. So if you're looking to buy, it's important to pair up with the right agent, someone who is going to do the preliminary work for you and explain the difference between market value and market price and what list pricing strategy is being used. Otherwise, you just run the risk of wasting your time, the market running away from you, and essentially burning out. If you're looking to sell, move up, or scale down, make sure you do your homework and find a realtor who will be able to explain the data to you and go over what's specifically happening in your neighborhood to ensure that the proper strategy is being executed so that you don't leave any money on the table. So that's it. I hope you found this information useful. If you found this helpful or have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. Follow me on social media or feel free to reach out to me directly. We'll chat soon. Take care for now.